Morning, everyone. I put up a couple of posts up today, and a big thing now is for me is transfer of training. I did Derek Averley's course, which is now on Strength Coach Network, which is a great Bondarchuk course, and I advise anyone to have a look at it because Dr. Bondarchuk was great at measuring everything and encouraging the transfer of training. So there's so much information out there. So a key point to understand is there are key exercises that will help your performance, and early in sort of the training program and your coaching career, you will try a lot of different exercises, and I encourage that because everyone is different. Everyone reacts differently. According to Dr. Bondarchuk, there are 3 different responders. There are 3 different peculiarities. So everyone is different, but there are certain exercises that will help ball velocity. And remember, I search for ball velocity because it will help you focus on technique. It will help you focus on the craft and the skill of bowling, because it'll take a less effort to bowl your stock ball, and you'll also have another gear to go up. Nobody wants a bowler who bowls 90 miles per hour wides and beamers and halfway down the wicket. Okay, so it's about skilled fast bowlers. So that's why I search for speed, because everything else will fall in line. So you've got to understand what exercises actually work, and then you get good at those exercises. So in fact, a lot of the exercises I show on social media now are in my warm-up, okay? Because I've done this so long. So a lot of the skill stability work that others are basing their, obviously copied them, and basing their programs on are actually just my warm-up. Okay, because what I found over the years that after an initial burst as such, they fail to, they don't help as much, they don't transfer as much, because the athlete, the bowler, becomes skilled at them. So, you know, to avoid sensorial adaptation, you then need to progress and overload and respect the 7 ways to create change. So the drills are in the warm-up, and what you'll find is, like, if you're not sure if an exercise has a positive transfer of training, then it shouldn't be in your program. You should know exactly what exercises will help your bowler. And I have a top 5, and obviously I'm not going to share that with you. It's come and join the course or join the membership. And then they're in the program, and then you decide how you want to do that. Do you want to train 6 days a week? Do you want your athletes to do a factorization or a microdosing model where they bowl 6 days a week, but actually bowl about 5 balls? So have you got the measurables? Have you got the tools to measure drop off for that? And there's an app coming out as well. Or are you going to do a conjugate concurrent Charlie Francis West Side model where you have a high-low day where you focus on sort of max strength where the weighted ball, or dynamic strength where the light ball, or whatever you want to do, but it's a high-low alternate. But bearing in mind then, you know, it's going to take you longer for your bowlers to hit peak form. So if you have a bowler that's with you for like 4 weeks or even less, then you need to understand that it'll take a certain amount of bowling for it to have a bandwidth of bowling, for it to have a positive transfer of training. And that should dictate your program. Don't just design a program full of exercises that merely make the bowler tired, because then that's going to take away from actually training the exercises that work. And fundamentally, that's bowling itself. Okay, bowling itself, whether overloaded with weighted balls or overloaded with a 1080 sprint on an Exogeny. Okay, so that's how you do it. So that's the basis of your first decision, is how long have you got? Then you go what exercises you think transfer based on their profiling, and then plug them in and trust the process and understand that there are 3 different types of athletes, and some will have an initial spike, some will have a constant spike, some will have a late spike. So you just have to trust the process. Have a great day.